So it's day after Thanksgiving. My piece of shit mother, the mannequin I was born to, Linda Marie Gunder, 1948, the woman I fucking hated since the moment I could speak and walk and animate, the woman who would pull my hair, purposely laugh about it, tell me to shut the hell up, because, Lou was out hanging out with guys and drinking, and she was really pissed that she had to be home. Great, yeah, that woman, right. Okay, so she now, flip of a switch, like the fucking flywheel. You ever fly fish, right? There's like a wheel, there's a catching mechanism, right, okay. And then there's like a wing nut, like there's two pieces, and it screws, it catches the threads. We make it easy for the people with arthritis, right? Right, that's what this is. Because, like, she's now flipped her switch, and I become the enemy for some reason. Can't quite figure out why. For 17 years, before I lost both houses because of them, and so on and so forth, I was the mother of the year. I worked every day and weekends. I was home all the time with the children when I wasn't working. And I did my hardest, and they're really good boys. They don't smoke, they don't drink, they don't talk horribly to other people. They get along with each other really well. They don't fight, not with them or not with, like, other people. They're quiet, they're well-mannered. So I'm just confused where she now is speaking out of turn without permission on some flywheel program of the Rubik's Cube headboard blinking, telling everybody that I should have done a better job. Excuse me, you fucking piece of shit mannequin in a boutique that I did not ask to be brought into and fucking like smothered in. So now she's like encouraging Jason Peter Romer to withhold the children from me. So she's going, today's the day after Thanksgiving. They weren't allowed to come over. She wouldn't call them for me and let me speak to them. She's withholding me being able to speak to them and communicate anything that I need. She's also going to meet them today for lunch without me. And she tells me it's all my fault, that I should have done a better job as a mother. I go, you are such a fucking cunt. I go, tell me this, Linda, like exactly when was I supposed to be a better mother? All the days and sacrifice that I spent with them, plus working by myself, trying to afford everything during the week when you were at work somewhere else completely, on my own. So all those days I should have done better. And what does this done better look like, you fucking cunt? So now she's going to see my children. I'm not allowed to see them, apparently. I'm like, Jason doesn't have a court order stopping me from visiting my children. I was like, I want to come with you. And she's like, I'm not taking you. She's like, it's your fucking problem. I was like, you fucking piece of shit. I'm going to make it your fucking problem. I swear to fucking God, I hope she fucking drops dead like that with a fucking like stroke. Because nobody's coming to the hospital to bring her flowers or a balloon or... No, I can't wait till the day she fucking ends. Only reason why she's alive is because their family needs a fucking paycheck since they fucking starved my route and I can't get any money any other way than having that fucking cunt go to work. Just so we're clear and the truth comes out in full totality of the severity of the situation, you fucking assholes. So I put up the Gollum situation, the Ben, the capstone, the Judah plus Ben. Right, yeah, see, in that story, he comes out correct with the correct father in Judah plus Ben, where he has like a Michael Hewson, like genetic, which is like Canada, Holmes, Holmes, like that beautiful... I mean, he had Michael Holmes had like a TV show, right? Well, the American version's Michael Hewson, like he's just as handsome. So now that genetic visage is what Benjamin should look like. Instead, he has Low, Low, in Stein, E-N, and a Stein, S-T-E-I-N, is a V that you fall into, like the Romans used to dig out, and then they would put like stakes underneath them so you'd fall in the ditch as you're walking, like a pit, P-I-T. So now Jason Peter Romer is the fishmonger's grandson. There was something called Allure, A-L-L-U-R-E. It's bait and tackle, B-A-I-T-T-A-C-K-L-E, for fishing. You're going to go fly fishing, F-L-Y-F-I-S-H-I-N-G. You put a lure, L-U-R-E, on the hook, H-O-O-K, and then you let it go and you wait for a fish to come. Right, that's what Romer, R-O-E-M-E-R is. Now, my son Benjamin, because of the outer atmosphere of what the fuck happened, he is now the golem with one L that looks like this. He's got like buff up top, and he's got skinny little tush, and he's got like skinny little legs, but he's perfectly proportioned because he's got one good genetic leg, which is mine. And we robbed him of everything, Jason, except for a beak. So that's how Ben works with the golem, G-O-L-L-E-M, and it's G-O-L, I think U-M, or E-M, I don't know, I wrote it, on the thing. Let's think about it. So, and that great fishing lure and bait and tackle that they fucking did and didn't do the correct thing, that they billed GI, the GI Bill. Oh my God, somebody bills the government. They pay for it. They built a whole Levittown scenery where they stuck the piece of shit fishmonger's kid and grandkids. Right? That's where they come from. Great. We just don't want the one woman to have the bottom of the barrel genetics being Jason Peter Romer, which is Peter Romer's kid. And that, like, the rest of you, like, nobody's talking about you. Nobody thinks you're not good enough. Nobody, like, we want to encourage you and being good people. We just hate the one family. One family, one kid, that's it. Right. So, don't want one princess to ever meet this one ugly bottom of the barrel fishmonger who played a bait and lure and fish like game to afford the GI Bill and fund the Levittown area. Because that's what they would do, is they would have some campaign and then they'd raise money, however, because they're really not quality assurance monitored, apparently. Not by Fish Monitor, not by anything I've ever seen. They're just like running amok. Barn stalls open and they're like, we're out! Right, so here we are. So now I have the ugliest genetic father, kind of, sort of, and my son Benjamin now looks like the second set of Gollum. Not like the big fat one, but he looks like the top part is, and it's the exact way my son Ben stands. Like, if you look at him, you know he's got the definition without, like, intervention of steroids. Like, he's just defined up top, and then he's got skinny little bottom leg toothpicks. So I put that up on Facebook for a visual acuity and a tie-in between what we already published so people would get in the local MIDI area the idea and sense on a multi-possibility way to make sure that they got my one story and position correct. And here I still wait. And now I have the piece of shit fucking mannequin cunt that I came out of, who I never fucking wanted to stay around or learn from, talk to. No, I did not want to stay in this impact zone boutique of fucking shitbags in New York. Thanks much. But here we are at year 42. Everything's fucking falling apart, and the lights on the headboard. Oh my God, are you enjoying the light show? Because it's going to be really difficult since none of you are smart enough or nor genetically tuned enough to fix it. Right, yeah, you left the fucking one mechanic's wife, the directory kid. Right, yeah, sitting in the middle of the fucking suffocation unit, watching the fucking lights change behind the eyes of all the fucking shithead mannequins. Yeah, great. Stick me in a fucking New York boutique and let's have the mannequins start to animate. and leave me there for 42 fucking years. I wanted that outcome like I wanted a fucking hole in the head and to never get back up again. It was never an option, ever.